I am Harry Achilles and I own Britain's most haunted hotel. I bought the building 12 years ago with the idea of setting cameras all around the building, within the rooms, and capturing everything paranormal and also being able to debunk any situation. We have guests to stay over as part of my haunted hotel, and we film the experience throughout the night, set experiments up, and we pick the highlights out every week, and that's what goes out to the viewers at home. Initially, when I first bought the building, I used to stay at the back room, room 7, which is next to 6. 3-4 times a week I used to get knocks on the doors, children run up and down the corridors, what sounded like brawls going on in the room 6. So obviously I had to come out and investigate, even though I was kind of shitting myself. And most of the time nothing was there, nothing had been moved, but all these noises seemed to be like residual within the building. And then the poltergeist activity started, so lampshades would somehow unscrew themselves from the ladies' toilets and end up in the middle of the pub. Chefs started leaving because knives got thrown at them. Windows were getting smashed. Loads of weird things were going on. In 2014, I saw my first apparition. It was the black shadow figure, which was quite famous throughout this building, which we've caught on camera a few times now. It's believed that we've definitely got 2 children resident spirits here, Billy and Sarah. Billy's meant to be blind, he resonates in room 5 with Sarah, but recently we had an old landlady who told us room 5 was only a broom cupboard at one time, and when they'd done a bit of investigation they found there was a hidden room. When they knocked through into that room they found prams, baby clothes. Quite often in here we hear babies crying in here. We picked up an EVP of it in room 3 2 weeks ago, and we've also heard it really loud in this room as well. Charles Griffiths comes across quite often now. We've actually been able to find him on some of the records with the building. So he's believed to be the controlling spirit within the building. When often we ask for his name, he'll come through on an ITC device or even just through white noise frequencies as well. Mr. Richardson's meant to be on the stairs. He was meant to have fell down there and broke his neck. He hasn't come through for a while, so it'll be interesting to see whether you guys get anything tonight with him. And also we've got a clergyman in room 1 that, again, an old landlady confirmed that there was one in there as well. Again, all these spirits, guests leave in the middle of the night with our haunted hotel and pre-haunted hotel as well. Also, room 5, we've got a doll that's infamous for falling off the shelf. You'll see for yourselves tonight, there's no strings attached, but she has her own entity and it throws herself off the shelves quite often. The list goes on, guys. We've caught so many pictures in here. Most of them gone to the national papers and stuff like that, so I'm hoping you guys capture something tonight.
My name's Brett and I'm one of the investigators here at My Haunted Hotel. I was originally brought in to set up what My Haunted Hotel is as an experience but also a show. What we do here is we have real life guests book and stay in what is now considered the most haunted hotel in the UK. And they spend the night here in complete lockdown whilst being filmed by 24 cameras, which we then edit into an episode each week of all the highlights. And this building never disappoints. I can hear knocking above us in room 5 just now.
Yeah,
that's if you like, yeah, that's room 5 above us.
Was it?
Yeah, which you've been in earlier is empty.
No, there is a room.
So that's in the room upstairs where we were just hearing all those bangs?
That's live up there now, and that's Griff going in.
And this is Griff doing his...
You can hear his bang, you can hear him now.
I love how he dropped the camera and walked up.
Is that Griff walking up there?
That's
whatever
that's
was before him was way louder. Griff's a big guy. Take that out. Don't you dare put that in, Steve.
There you go, that was a bang up there then. That'll be him.
Yeah, so
You can hear him walking up there.
Well, me and Steve can't lie. We heard that.
He'll be able to hear us. Griff, can you stamp your foot?
That was from over there.
Fucking, I don't know what's going on. That's the floorboards squeaking in there, yeah.
Oh, it's already begun then, Harry.
I don't know, maybe.
So, what was he?
Well, because the walking sounds completely different to what we heard, Rory.
Yeah.
So it sounded more like a...
Yeah.
Like that, didn't it? So I was tapping on stuff, walking. There's no one up there. There's no one in them last two rooms. And I went up there fast.
We were on the cameras live before you even got up there.
Yeah.
We saw you got it.
Fainter again, so potentially in the corridor between 2 and 3 is where I think that could be coming from. The only one I haven't checked is room 6, but I feel like that's far enough away that you might not hear that anyway. Not really audible in 6 now.
No.
There we go. So we kind of triangulated it down to probably outside the corridor between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the cameras.
So it was a huge bang, very loud.
Yeah, we heard it really clear downstairs.
Yeah. And obviously there's no one up there.
At all.
And the pub is about to get closed.
It is very quiet down there now.
So...
And this building never disappoints. I can hear knocking above us in room 5 just now.
Yeah, why,
That's-
do you want to mention it? Do you want to mention it?
If you like, yeah, that's room 5 above us.
Was it?
Yeah, which you've been in earlier is empty.
No, there is.
And this building never disappoints. I can hear knocking above us in room 5 just now.
Yeah, why, do you want
That's-
to mention it? Do you want to mention it?
If you like, yeah, that's room 5 above us.
Was it?
Yeah, which you've been in earlier is empty.
No, there is.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the building, are we, Stu?
Yeah, we are. Harry, not Barry, is going to be taking us on a tour around his haunted hotel.
Yep.
So this is actually going to be my first time actually seeing the room in person, or any of the rooms.
Is it actually?
I've seen a few videos. I've tried to keep as much of it under wraps, so it's all a bit of a surprise. Harry repping the merch, gotta check it out. And here we are. It's nice and spooky, ain't it, Jess?
It is, to be honest. You've got these mannequins at the side just scaring you. If you're scared of mannequins on the walls.
What's through there?
But it's great. So there's other rooms, isn't there? So let's...
Is this room open yet, or is this the one you're going to open very soon?
This one's opening after January, so we've got a surprise coming for that room.
The infamous room 8. Again, we don't know any of the history that's behind there. Can we go around this way? Is this?
Yeah, so room 6 is available. Room 7 is just the storage cupboard at the moment, so there's nothing in there.
So room 6, you said, is one of the most haunted rooms.
It's always been the most haunted room, but it seems to be a shift in what's happening in here at the moment, so it tends to be room 5 at the moment.
Okay, well let's have a look around in room 6. You lead us the way.
Right, so there's a step. So this is...
So did you say 7 was the room that the
Step
first
in.
one?
Oh yeah. Oh look, we've been with the car.
Yeah.
Oh, like that you've summoned this carpet up and you've been
So,
demonic.
I'm not sure if you saw Lady Snake. She's been featured on some paranormal shows in America.
Is she the one who's just passed away recently?
Yeah. So she came and done some dark rituals here back in April, specifically in this room and in room 2. And room 2 has growls in there and some weird stuff happening at the moment. In here, it's gone quieter than it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be really active, but I've seen poltergeist activity in here. We've caught some really cool images of what looks like a manifestation at the end of the bed here. Yeah, the beams are all from sunken ships apparently. A lot of people come in here and feel quite sick in the stomach and kind of a seasickness type of feel.
That just sounds like a woman.
Oh no!
It was obviously the door.
I thought somebody was moaning, but yeah, that's the door.
So we've got a thermal imager in here. I was showing you before, Griff. So and just a normal infrared.
Okay.
Basically.
And the bathroom's working?
Yeah, bathrooms are all normal. Bathrooms, no cameras in there. So.
Why no cameras in the bathroom?
I think it gets shut down.
Do you want to go into this one?
Yeah, we'll go into room number 1 as well. Ooh. Brilliant. Much activity in this room?
So this is where the clergyman here. I was standing where you are now, Steve, and...
Do you want me to hold that monster can? Because it ain't very good for the camera.
Yeah, that's just Brett cleaning up the rooms before, so... yeah, basically, I was standing there asking, and a medium at the time was telling me there was a lady on the bed, and I said I'm quite sceptical with mediums and what have you. And you hear massive bangs under the bed here, and there was only us in the building. The feel we've gone for in here is kind of a post-war type of feel. So we got the Vera Duckworth ducks going up the wall.
Oh yeah.
The television's only got static noise that came on once in the whole time it's been here by itself, but it wasn't plugged in, which is really cool.
Well, I'm just gonna. What we'll do is leave this rubbish here, and then when we're done, we'll come and grab that in a sec. Because it ain't no good walking around with a bent-up monster can and some aluminium foil or aluminium.
Yeah, it ruins the vibe a little bit.
It does.
My dirty hotel.
We kind of let Brett loose with this. I wanted like an asylum type of feel, so we put the wallpaper up and ripped it back out. This is because Lady Slay came in this room and done some dark rituals, so we often hear bangs on the door, growls in this room, and yeah, it's got a bit weird in here.
Yeah.
I like that the little taking around the corner thing next to you.
Yeah.
And then you've got...
Oh, he's Brett's scared of the shadow figure in here now. Obviously the figure I saw didn't look like that. But he went nowhere to hide, and then mediums believe that one of the little girls, Sarah, actually is there where he's kind of looking. And yeah, it's quite weird.
Who painted that?
Brett. He's really cool with all the stuff.
Yeah, man, it's horrible, I hate that.
Well, I'm getting my house redecorated, aren't I, Jess? I'll have to get his number. Imagine that all up the stairs.
just
The kids would love it.
But this is as light as it gets anywhere, Steve, so...
Okay.
And then once the guests come, there's an eyeball in there as well, which is...
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's good.
Peeping Tom.
I think it was just from a doll that I found.
Yeah, nice room.
Lovely.
And we've obviously got access to all this all night as well,
Yep.
exclusively, which is...
Yeah, and the whole pub. The pub will be closing probably early tonight, a little quieter tonight, so
Yeah.
it should be all sorted by 11 o'clock. This is room 3.
Okay.
When it was operating as a normal hotel, a couple of guests believed he saw someone kind of levitating in front of them when they were in bed,
Yeah.
above them here. A few guests said the back was sorted, and when they woke up in the morning, the back was, well, a sore back was mended.
Yeah.
I think that's loads of shit to be honest with you, so.
Yeah, to all them people that stopped here and said your back was hurting, full of shit.
We have little devices.
This is going out.
I know word.
Oh.
ITC devices, little bit old ones we have in here, as well as the equipment we put in as well.
Yeah.
Just laser grids to see if there's any movements and stuff.
Yeah, mate, it's all good stuff.
We do old-fashioned things like scrying in here.
Yeah.
Again, it's up. I think it's only down to your own
Imagination.
with
Yeah.
scrying. I mean, there's a little owl here as
The
well.
one good thing about this place though is that if you do want a, I suppose, haunted experience in a place where you feel already creeped out by the atmosphere of the room, this is fantastic for that, isn't it? So it's kind of like you'll come in and you'll look around and you go, Jesus, it's a bit weary in here. And the lights don't turn on, guys, so it's literally, you're in the dark. So you're already in that setting, in that feeling, and then if something happens, you shit.
I mean, this room's the portal to hell, isn't it? With all these mirrors.
I think it's important for the way we do things that it's an experience before you come.
Yeah.
And obviously,
but there is something really genuinely
100%.
in this building.
That's the whole reason why I set it up. Otherwise, I'd be wasting my time doing things.
Because I know a lot of people would probably be saying, "Oh, it's just like a scare attraction. It's like a theme park, so to speak." But there is actually something genuinely haunting this place because there's a lot of guests who've come here and experienced activity.
Yeah, so the reason the decorations like this is to evoke what we found already. So as you can see now, the room's so slanty here, you're probably a foot higher than down here really. So
for the first time I'm taller than Griff.
Yeah, I'll still be up there and still be smaller than him. So
yeah, okay.
This room's like that.
So I think this is the one you're staying in tonight, Steve?
Yeah, this is my room.
Obviously, I think in total now there's about $94 in here.
94?
Yeah.
You're trying to rival Andy from De Grey Street?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh man, you need to check his doll collection.
Right.
Unreal.
$94 in here?
Yeah, so some of them are being given to us by guests. Some are bought from haunted collections.
Yeah, there's a lead bang then.
Hold on a sec.
Did you hear it?
That'll be in the function room.
Okay.
No, but
the first bang I don't know, but what you just heard then was...
Just give it a second.
We can hear voices with you.
Yeah. Are you upset that we're being walked around and shown all the rooms? If you are, can you knock on something, please? Has to be a loud knock. One for us all to hear. Just a cold breeze across my face though.
Was it?
Did you get it? You hear that?
Hmm.
Alright, let's carry on.
Oh.
So, this room, again, when I had the landlord, she was the landlord in the 1980s, and when you came in here, it was a small room, which was used as a broom cupboard. They then discovered there was more to this room, and they found prams, kids' clothes and stuff and toys. We pick up on child spirits in here quite often, hence that's why we've done it into a nursery.
What's the story of the baby being found in the wall or rumours? Yeah,
so where the fireplace is downstairs, there's meant to be a continuation behind this wall, and we believe there's knocks and bangs. When we've asked, there's a child hid behind this wall here.
Yeah.
I don't know though if it's true or not. I'm not.
It's just like one of them urban myths,
Potentially, yeah.
possibly.
It's definitely weird when we bring it up with when asking out for spirits.
And this is the famous doll, isn't it? Which one is it?
Yeah, this white one, the white dress. Now, feel free to pick it up.
This one here.
Yeah, have a look if she's have a little jump up and down to see if she moves.
Okay.
There's obviously no strings or nothing. She could be sat up for 3 weeks
and then just go.
And then just when you're in here, she'll just move. We've had multiple mediums, and again, I'm quite sceptical when it comes to mediums, but they always pick up on 12 to 13 spirits in here.
The problem is that the information's already there for that.
Exactly.
So when they come, they've got all this information. Oh, there is 13 spirits here.
Yeah.
There is a dog here. Oh, there's children running the halls. We've heard it all before.
Yeah. The kids running around the corridors and stuff, I've heard it, but... Yeah. And you'll see it on some of our shows as well, where you can hear footsteps, not necessarily children, but again the baby crying.
Well, we've heard footsteps today.
A second ago.
We've only been here, what, 3 hours?
Something like that.
So...
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens for you tonight, to be fair.
So we're all in my haunted hotel, all on our own. It's just me, Mart and Griff. Griff's downstairs in the bar, and I'm going into room 7, I believe, with the doll.
think isn't it room 5?
It could be room 5. It's in one of the rooms, and Martin's going to go in the other one. We've got 3 cameras, and we're just going to get cracking. All the guests have left. Harry, Brett, they've gone.
Absolutely everyone.
And we're just in here all on our own. We're going to stay in the dark, even though there's some lights up here. But can we turn all the lights off up here? Do we know how to do that?
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'm currently downstairs in the ye old King's Head. There's been a lot of people in here tonight. A lot of people, about 50, 60 people downstairs. So I thought I'd come downstairs to get that energy that's just been dispersed. And if anything's fed on that energy. So I've come downstairs to literally have a vigil downstairs. And how many times I want to say downstairs, but I'm downstairs. I'm the downstairs most stairs point in Chester. So just something that I wanted to show you guys is this beam. This beam here. Try and get a better shot of it. This beam is from the 1200s. So it's an old bit of beam, that is.
Okay, so I'm in room number 5, all on my own. I'm going to set some devices, put some devices up. I've got the haunted doll that's behind me. That's come off the side, it's fallen, and all that other good stuff. We've got the mail room set up. We've got a K2 somewhere. Does this chick have a name? Oh, good. She does have a name. There we go. So we've got the K2 next to the haunted doll that likes to get thrown off the side. She's been pushed, drops, all that other good stuff. That's what happens with this one. So we've put a K2 next to her. And I have just put a mail rem over here on this table.
Look at this. I didn't even realise that the eye was looking up at me. Eyes. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. But this room does come with an ensuite, so you know, that's a positive, I guess. I'll sit here. I'll sit here. There we go.
We've had a lot of requests to come and check out this place. I'm speaking. We've heard some amazing bangs once we first arrived. A lot of banging. Don't know what it is or what it was. But we have the building all to ourselves right now. It's just me, Martin, and Griff.
Bit of toiletry. Be nice for you to just say hello. Just once. I might as well ask whilst I'm here. Although I'm not sure what to ask because I don't really do this kind of thing. But if there is anyone or anything here with me,
could you please make yourselves known in any way possible? Any way possible. Anything. I don't care how you come across, as long as you can try to give some kind of sign. But I don't expect it.
Is it possible, Spirit? The one that's connected to that doll right behind me. Is it possible to move on camera? You've done it before? No, I don't know if it's just fallen, lost balance, or what. But if you could prove yourself and show to the world that it is a spirit that's connected to the doll, show me right now.
So I'm just literally working my way up the building. I wanted to start on the ground altogether, but we've decided to have people on the top floor and then on the bottom, so we're not contaminating each other's investigations. But this place does really it gives off a nice spooky feeling, especially when you're upstairs in the rooms. It's like a ride, like an excitement aspect of it. Because the way it looks, the way it feels, you are expecting something just around the corner, just right there.
I haven't been here before, but I've heard that you can scare people a lot. You've shown yourself to Harry. So, please, if you can, do something for me. I would say show yourself, but I think that's pushing it just a little bit. The fuck? Just a little bit. The fuck? Just a little bit. Fuck. That was definitely in the room, wasn't it? I heard something that sounded like a... What? That was... I swear... I can't check it back at the moment. But I said, oh, make yourselves known, blah, blah. You know, going about the bad. And I heard a... What? That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know what the hell in this room could do that noise. I really don't. Was it you? Again, probably not, but something did make a strange noise. So I hope that got picked up on camera.
Okay, let's read this. Haunted Hotel. Welcome to room 5. There is a doll in this room that is the most active object in the whole building. She's been known to hold her own energy force and not be a doll haunted by a spirit, but poses its own demonic entity. Okay.
If I'm honest, and these are the famous words, guys. The famous words of, I don't feel like there's anything down here. And then bang. No? Nothing?
But if you can make that noise again, I would really, really appreciate it, because I actually didn't expect that. Whatever that, if that was you, if that was a paranormal moment, which I'll be honest, I don't really believe in it myself, but if that was you, I heard you. If that was you, then you definitely made yourself known. But it's hard for me to believe in something when I only get a little bit of it.
Scratch.
Scratch. I mean, if you want to scratch me, you're more than welcome. I don't mind whatsoever. If you want to scratch me, make it a big one. Make it big and powerful. Anything downstairs?
No.
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Anything down there, Mart?
Yeah.
What's happened?
2 things.
Go on.
Pretty similar in tone as well. I was on the bed. You'll look through it anyway, won't you?
Yeah.
Not sure if it was caught. There should be, because it was enough to make me turn.
Oh.
So
Hold on.
Hold on, Rampart. Hello? Now, that went off a while ago. And now obviously, hold on, hold this door, I'm going to just close it 2 seconds. So that went off when I first come in here. When I was actually standing like where Griff is. Be careful, because there is like a K2 behind you where the doll is as well. So that just went off. But what was you going to say a second ago?
okay, so when I was on the bed, I think I was calling out saying, you know, I don't do this thing usually, do I? So I was like, go on, it's my first time here. I don't really do this kind of thing. And I was just turning to pan the bed, just to, you know, look around.
Yeah.
And I heard a, oh. And it was that clear, and I thought, oh, it's not going to happen again. But it was enough to make me think, that can't be anything in the room.
Yeah.
So I was a bit on edge, you'll see when you look back at it. And then I heard something pretty similar when I was sitting down.
Yeah.
And you can't see it on this camera because it's infrared stuff, so you can't see it, and it's quite dim, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought there were shadows going back and forth
Okay.
past the door. I'll go back and check the door because there might be the lanterns outside. I'm not sure, but when you check it, I'm sure there'll be something.
Okay.
100%.
So.
But it did sound like it. You know, the odds are it's nothing, is it? But I haven't heard it since I've been here.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, and it was just as I was about to say, well, it was when I said, come on, make yourself known. And it happened.
Yeah.
So, coincidence? Who knows?
Interesting. Alright then, well, let's go.
Can you fall off the side? Imagine if I like pretended to pull a string and it come off. Come on. Come on. It is good, it's a nice room. The problem is I'm sitting on a bed. Now, me sitting on this bed's a bad decision because it can just turn to like, a side thing and then a head on the bed and then eyes closed.
Yeah, I'm just sitting and listening. I'm not moving around much. I'm not calling out much. Just listening to see what happens with the building.
Okay, so we're sitting down here, just having a little break, chit chat. You didn't hear it, obviously. Me and Griff were talking, and both of us heard a thud. We couldn't believe you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So then I got up. No, I didn't get up. We were still talking, and it sounded like just above in the same exact place.
Yeah.
I don't know what room this would be. Have you got any idea, Griff?
It's just the upstairs.
It's 5, isn't
upstairs.
it? No, it's not 5. That's 2, 3.
I'm not 100% sure.
Anyway, I don't know why we're not up there. No cameras were rolling.
But you both heard it.
We both heard it. But we know if we go up and check it, nothing's going to be there, is it?
So it is funny because we turned all the cameras off to change the batteries, and you heard it as well, didn't you, Jay? It's like
It
massive.
was like a dum 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 dum, like rumbling.
No, that was literally somebody running. That could not.
Look at his
have been-
face.
It was. That was. Okay, I can't see that pipe is going to go.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I don't know what Griff thinks, but
Yeah.
I think that's worth it. We should go up.
Well, we only come down to change our batteries.
We did.
Didn't we, Juice?
We did.
And to get a little. What do you say?
Naked.
Okay, so what we're going to do, then we're going to put the camera here, on the floor. Right there. We was just changing all our batteries, and we've heard some massive noises. So we've come up here, we're going to leave the locked off camera, facing down the hallway. The microphone's pretty sensitive, so we should pick it up. We're going to go all downstairs, right now, relax and chill for about 10-15 minutes and see if this picks up anything. That camera will be rolling and so will this one. So hopefully we can hear those loud noises again. Because you said it was pretty loud, didn't you, Mart?
Me and Griff heard it.
I can't
believe that you didn't hear it.
No, I was focused going into my bag, getting the thing here.
See, I know there's nobody here, but I'm almost convinced that has to be human. There's no way that that's a ghostly footstep, but it is bloody loud. And it might not even be a footstep. You know.
Can you make a noise upstairs, please? If it is you trying to communicate with us, we're below you now. Is that what you like?
Or is the camera stopping it?
Make a loud bang, please. Oh, fucking hell.
Mel Rem.
Just come through the door and the REM pod went off.
Yeah.
But that can't be the camera though, because it's stopped now.
No, the camera don't set the Mel Rem off.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be anything Griff's got because it's.
So as soon as I walked in, so I opened the door and I walked in, it went beep. Well, you heard it. Let's go out and test that then.
Yeah.
But that happened
It's
earlier.
freezing in here as well, ain't it?
You know when I went to meet you? Well, we can say the doll didn't move.
I'm just going to test that out against It's like it's scared it. So it's like I went in and I was just like, yeah, whatever, and then went in fast. And it's like it used a bit of energy.
We are going to stay in this section. We're going to go in the dark and just listen out and see if anything happens. Because this is where a lot of the banging's been happening, and it's obviously like centre of all these rooms. So if we hear something come from one of the rooms, we'll be able to check it out. Griff's going to be down the far end. I'm just going to stay in this end.
Do you want
Martin.
me to sit in here? I haven't been in here anyway, so.
No, don't sit in there just while we do this experiment.
Okay.
You can go in there in a bit. So maybe like linger in the middle or something.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll just go in the dark again. If you have the power, could you set off the device that's on the table again, please?
Did you hear it again, Griff?
Yeah.
Go in there.
Hold on,
You know, there's definitely something weird.
hold on. He's got his camera. He's going down there.
Leave him to it.
Yeah, just leave him. Because he's going to check that. Whoa, it's gone ice cold here. Like right in front
You
of
can
me.
feel that drop at instant, can't you?
I can feel it. Is that picking up anything?
Now, just now,
Did it?
just now.
And I can still feel it.
No, it hasn't done it again. When you said that it has it.
It's like all around me, from all behind me. I'm absolutely ice
Is this
cold.
recording?
I don't know if that record.
It
Fucking
went off
hell.
your face then and it picked all the.
My back's ice cold.
It's gone now. Now. Just as you said it.
I'm actually.
Twice it's done it. Deep blue. Just is it now?
It hasn't stopped. It's right behind me.
No, but when you said to me, I can feel it now. There's been changes when it's instantly happened.
That's
Griff,
Attic.
attic.
can you see that? Can you see it's pink? Okay, pink. Watch it turn to deep blue, okay?
I'm ice cold. I've got goosebumps.
You tell me if there's a change.
It feels okay now.
Yeah, and it's showing okay as well.
But you know where you know when you went out the room, Jace, or when like the ice
No, you hold that camera with that and I'll go at the room again and see if you have to.
freezing.
Oh, so that's where I got my
You have to
head
do that.
on. Well, did that get to you a bit?
Yeah, because I could feel it. It weren't just like a simple chill. That was ice cold.
When you're telling me there's a change, it's showing a change.
Really?
When you're telling me feels alright, it's pink.
I wish you guys could feel this, to be fair. It's such a shame we can't kind of give you that over the camera, like how cold it got. I did actually get quite anxious, to be fair, when that was happening.
You could see it.
So, okay, so what was happening? We best tell the audience because the people don't know. So what Griff's got right now is a thermal imaging camera. And Martin was using it. He was checking me out while Griff went to investigate a noise. And so when I was saying it was going cold, what was you seeing on the device?
So on the device around you, even though it's quite a cold building, it'll still show up as pink because it's just normal temperature with a bit of blue like high up. But when you said to me, I've gone cold, it showed blue, dark blue instantly. Then I asked you, how do you feel now? And it was showing pink on the thermal, and you said, I'm feeling okay now. Then it changed again, and you went, oh God, I'm cold again. And it showed deep blue again. But this was all straight after you mentioned something to do with Billy, and then Griff walked off.
That's crazy. And if you've seen that in real time,
I can't explain it, and the camera will not do it justice in terms of how quick you said it and how quick it was.
well, unfortunately, we didn't have a camera on it because Griff's camera was with him. But you seen it yourself, though, didn't you?
Ooh. And I didn't give anything away. I didn't say anything.
I've gone cold again there.
It's showing it, isn't it? And it's doing that again.
Because that clicks to show temperature change.
Good.
See, that's insane. And honestly, because I can feel I've gone freezing cold.
You can see it as well, can't you, Griff?
Yeah, it's all blue around.
Yeah.
Why is that then? It's going colder.
Griff needs to try it as well. But I know what you're feeling though, because of how weird it was in room 4 with going not hot and cold, but cold
So
and
now
really
it's
cold.
warming up now.
Yeah, and it's gone.
Yeah, so you went from dark blue to
As he said.
a purple hue.
Well, the dolls have to be the focus, don't they?
This is the room I'm going to be sleeping in tonight, Spirit. Are you just waiting for when I'm at my most vulnerablest? In my shorts, trying to get wrapped up ready for bed? If you are this big and powerful demonic entity, you have to do something much better than that to try and get us out of this building. We're not your casual ghost hunters.
I want the doll to fall. The doll has to fall.
We will not leave.
It has to fall. Everyone else has had it.
The doll has to fall.
The doll must fall.
The doll's not moving. It's weak and it's pathetic. And even if it falls, I
Who
don't.
is she?
Who is she? You tell us. Is it Sarah?
Don't be scared of little old us. Not that scary.
Let me have a look at this doll. Let me have a look at this doll. Because I've never touched this doll. Never looked at it. So people say it just falls off. So what kind of platform are we dealing with? Oh, so we're just dealing with that. Just dealing with 2 feet. 2 regular feet.
She can stand by herself.
Well, they can stand by
It's
themselves.
been up there all night.
I've been reassured
Until you've
she's
touched
all right
it.
on 2 feet.
It might be the miracle that she actually does stand up.
But I mean, but see what I mean? Like how I've moved her feet and now she's a bit... Oh, K2's going off.
K2 did go off.
Did you see that?
I did indeed.
But, I mean, let's have a look at... But see, they've got more of a dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've got more of a dress to keep them propped up. Let's have a look at this one. What's this one got? She's got a good solid base. You know what I mean? So that ain't moving. She's not moving.
What's the one at the back? I think that's the creepiest looking doll.
Look, they've all got solid bases. Yeah, she's solid. So she's the only one really standing up with feet.
Maybe stomp about a bit.
Yeah.
So, it is... What time is it? 20 past 3 in the morning. It's quite late. We've done nothing but film and record all day, pretty much. It's been a lot of fun to finally come to my haunted hotel. I am in the room with the dolls. The one that falls off. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's over there somewhere. I think you can see her just over in the background. So she's just over there. And yeah, we're going to bed, going to sleep now. We're all in our own different rooms. Griff's in the room right next to me, and Martin's somewhere down the hallway. I'm tired, so I'm just going to get to sleep. I've got my sleeping mask, so I'll just go in total darkness because I can't turn off these lights. We have tried, but yeah. That's the end of the night. Hopefully something happens.
So, just it's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to sleep. It's been a long night, so good night. Peace.
Oh man, I've just woke up. It is 10 to 8. 10 to 8. And look. The haunted doll is lying flat on its back. Gone over, knocked down in its prime. So, yeah, knocked down. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. I had my face mask on. So the camera didn't capture it. I turned it off, but not to worry. I'm going to ask Harry and Brett to see if that footage can be, because the CCTV's on, so hopefully it's been caught. So I'll talk to them and see if we can get the footage of it falling. Just see what happened. But yeah, Absolutely shattered. Very tired. Gonna get up and make a move so we can head off home. Right, so I've woken up a bit more. I've got out of bed, got ready. It's about 10 o'clock. And we're going to check out the doll. Now obviously this is how it fell. No, I haven't touched it or anything like that. But here it is. This is how I found it when I woke up. So, you know, there is nothing on it at all. But that's how it stands up, like that. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, look, I'm struggling to kind of get it all proper back up and whatever on its feet. So there's a bit of wiggle room you got to do. But do I think it's paranormal? That's the main question. Do I believe that could be paranormal? Without checking or seeing the footage, it's hard to say. I mean, did it launch fully backwards, or did it just fall? I mean, I suppose with how skeptical the Ouija brothers are and we are, you know, I mean, these things do happen. You know, I mean, I've got 3 kids myself. They've got a lot of toys and they fall over and whatever. I mean, I don't put it down to being a ghost. So, after seeing its feet, it's an interesting thing, but, you know, I don't believe it to be, you know, full evidence of the paranormal. But I've got to check the CCTV footage to have a look. So hopefully we can check that out now and show you guys exactly how we went over. But to me, I just think it's just a doll falling over. So sorry to be negative yet again, but if it launched, got thrown, you know, I'd love that. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully you see lift up and go backwards. That'd look pretty cool. But I'm just expecting it just to like literally just, you know, just to fall backwards. So that's what I'm expecting. Anyway, I'm gonna get Griff up, and yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hopefully it's caught it.
Oh yeah, we'll have caught it.
What was that then? Did you see like a light thing go over?
Yeah, so when sometimes the orbs.
Yeah, can you see that? It's like there's like a reflection.
Yeah, it happens now and again. That, especially in that corner. Like obviously some of them are on plinths and stuff, and that isn't on a plinth or nothing.
Yeah, like we said that because some of them can still be held up because of the dress.
Exactly.
And the plate and whatever, but that's just freestanding with its feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
but it freestands for 2-3 weeks before it falls sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's even after people jumping around and stuff, so still not gone over yet.
Yeah, so we're coming up to 5 in the morning, it's still not gone. So I'll wake up around maybe about 10 to 8, I think. There it is, it's gone. So around 25 past 5 in the morning. Let's have a look how it goes. Oh, flipping hell.
That's quite loud as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a mega bang. Like noise to go with it. And I slept straight through it. Like it hit the metal plate, hasn't it?
It's gone down with a bit of force. It doesn't feel like it's just dropped, does it? So
I'll rewind that again. So you guys can see. I mean, you have my word, I'm literally all on my own. There's nothing. Whoa.
What's the metal plate it's landed on then?
It
Because
mu-
I've never heard it do that before.
It must have landed on like one of the other dolls. His base platform, I think.
Okay.
That's all it can be. Yeah, but rewind that again. I'll be quiet so everyone can hear that clonking noise. And look at that, slept straight through me. Not a budge.
Right then, guys, that's it. It's our investigation at my haunted hotel. It's been not the best, but not the worst. When we did the interviews, we had banging upstairs, and I went and investigated it stupidly without the camera. But that's just me, guys. We will be returning back to my haunted hotel because we have had fun here, and we'd like to investigate it some more, see what else resides here. And if you like the video, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, go to all our socials, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.